Hey everyone, it's Jessica Mendoza. Welcome to the show.
this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. And today's starting pitcher, Paul Skeens. What do you have on him, Siggy?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ready to go here in game one. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. The 0-1. Out to short, Lombard. Throws to first in time, and an easy out to start the game. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. This one smoked on its way out of here. All muscle to center field. The Tigers get on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
1 down. Bryce Terang now at the plate. Foul ball there. Skeens, certainly one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and double-digit strikeouts are not out of the norm in his starts. Check swing went around. That is strike 2.
He wants to give the bullpen the day off and the defense behind them because he knows he can strike anybody out. And the way that hitters are swinging, they're trying to lift, trying to get the ball in the air. He's going to take advantage of that.
Nope, that's foul.
There's a process too, right? The way he goes about setting up hitters.
Yeah, and he's coming right at you. He's going to get ahead in the count. And when you're a hitter and you find yourself 0-2, 1-2 with a guy who has 3 to 4 pitches that are nasty, you are very defensive. And he plays upon that, and many times he comes out on top.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Two down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Detroit draws first blood on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Back in New York and taking the ball for the Game 1 of the division series. Second inning set to go. Jeremy Pena up now for the Tigers. That's in there. 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Pulls it in on the warning track. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Strike three. Skeens gets the strikeout. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Bottom of the Peyton Graham getting ready to hit. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line drive, and there's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground to third. Over to Jazz. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
At the plate, Parker Meadows. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Tigers are shut down there, but they lead it 1-2. Set for the bottom of the. That's ball 4. 3. Here's Riley Green.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time.
Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Tap foul at the plate. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Tigers, the right fielder,
Go ahead run on base. Wilyer Abreu digs in now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Ball one. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He sends it out of here. And the Tigers have the lead. It's 3-1.
One thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stop.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Got your challenge. We'll take another look.
At the ball.
Two runs across in the inning here in game one of the ALDS. There's a splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets two out of first, and there's two gone following the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Castro in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Yeah, that drops in for a strike.
Ball.
Check swing called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. So they get 2 runs. Game. Welcome back. Quite the pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the start performed up to this point. New pitcher for the Yankees, Cam Schlittler.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Got him. One gone here. One out man at first. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers.
Hey!
Just
No
missed.
touchdown.
Schlittler, a righty that throws with power. 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 7th round in 2022. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder,
Hey!
Torkelson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And that is that. Tigers lead 1 as the lead. Back now in the... So up next, Riley Green.
Hey!
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Here's a 2-2. That one missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
the batter number 1, second baseman, Bryce Perez.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, a short could be 2. Over to Jazz. There's 1. On to first in time. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilyer Abreu. He had a big swing back to the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boo. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Now he's challenging the called strike. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball.
Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
In the air, left field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Tigers fail to make any noise, but they still lead it 3-1. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Yankees. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Designated hitter, Willie Castro.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. That clips a corner.
That's out.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Jensen getting the first with it. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Torkelson stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. In and over on the strikeout. It's the Tigers. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game zone.
The first baseman, Parker.
Ball 4, take the base.
He's running at first
Hey!
base. Number 88, Victor. Now pitching for Detroit, number 74.
Back to the top of the order. And now Game 1 of the division series. We go to the 8th. Peyton Graham getting ready to hit. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
2-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Parker met him. Up now for the Tigers. And that one hammered. That's back there. And gone! And the Tigers have the lead. It's 4-3. The crowd is devastated here in New York.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That one off the mark, and that's ball one. In the air to left center. Trout on the move to the alley. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. Last half of the eighth coming up. Tigers back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Devin Williams. This is Bryce Turan.
No, that's low.
That clips the corner. That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say it's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Foul ball still 0-2. Abreu checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
One-run game here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Jeremy Pena, the next to hit. In the air, right field. And that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. And here's the closer to try and finish off game one. Edwin Uceda.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes a one-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
That smash towards center. Meadows under it. And there's a 1-1.
Man, that's so frustrating.
Hitting for the Yankees, number 95,
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what
Ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical. What a life.
It's true that they underestimate you.
My life is real, real.
So I'm fronting on them every